A few of you were wondering about the bell ringer from a couple days ago where we had to have 35 cubes that were all the same size, 5 millimeters by 5 millimeters by 5 millimeters. And we wanted them to be nicely organized in 7 rows, 5 cubes per row. So I thought I'd go ahead and make a video showing that. It doesn't take too long to do, and I think if you follow along, you'll have success. I'm going to begin by using my directional cube and getting to the top view. I like that my origin point is right here. That's good. And I think I'll start by just drawing one of the cubes. And I'm just going to draw a square to begin with. So I'm going to go to my drawing tools. And I'm going to pick the rectangle. And I think I'll go ahead and start right there at the origin and stretch out a rectangle. And I want it to be 5 millimeters by 5 millimeters. Remember, if you draw your rectangle and you get it too big, you can just tap on one of the numbers, type a 5 instead and hit the check mark, and tap the other number and type a 5 and hit the check mark. Okay. I want to make this 3-dimensional, so I'm going to begin by double-clicking my directional cube. It puts it in 3D mode. And if I tap the middle of the shape, I get my up arrow. Since it's a cube, that means all 3 sides are the same. 5, 5, and this needs to be 5. That's only 3, so I'll tap it. I'll type a 5 and lock that in. There's one of my cubes. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit and put that cube kind of in the upper left area, upper left quadrant of my screen. All right. I want to now make some copies of this, and I'm going to begin by selecting the entire cube. So I'm going to tap it twice. I see a copy button here. I see some arrows here. I'm not going to use those. I'm going to instead look at my tools over here. And this third tool down that has 1 dark cube and 3 light gray cubes, that's the tool I want to use, linear arrangement. So I'm going to tap on that tool. Linear pattern is what it's actually called, linear pattern. With this tool, I can begin stretching one of the arrows. And you can see that it's moving 3 more blocks and it's keeping the spacing the same. I'm going to go ahead and let go because I can always click on my numbers and fix these, right? My spacing right now says 17. I want to change that, so I'm going to click it. I want that to be 10. It only gave me 3 in the quantity, so I'm going to click that and make it be 5. I have 5 cubes spaced 10 millimeters apart. I'm happy with that. I'm going to hit the check mark. Okay. Now, I would like to now have 7 rows of these, so 6 more of them. I bet we can get that pattern to work again. First, I have to select all 5 of them. You can try to drag a square around them, but I'm just going to go ahead and double-click one of them and keep double-clicking down the line until I have all of them selected. I'm going to again use my linear pattern tool. And this time, I'm going to use my arrow pointing the other direction and start stretching. And again, I want to use my spacing of 10, but this time I want 7 of them. So I'll tap on my spacing and type in 10. My quantity will be 7. And that looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and hit my check mark to finish it. And I'm going to take a picture of this with my camera button. And that's what you want to turn in for your bell ringer.